KB here, back with another video, and it is an unboxing. So our video today is going to be on the new Beyblade Burst Rise hypersphere line. So the bay that I have with me today is the new Ace Dragon D5. The original Ace Dragon, I believe from the anime, is supposed to be a white base with blue, and I believe it's also got gold accents on it, but the Hasbro release in the box is a green. I think the anime accurate one comes in the set with the new stadium. Okay, so we'll kick off our review and have a look at this new bay. So as per normal, we'll start on the front of the box. So up here in the top right, we've got Ace Dragon doing a nasty brutal burst on another bay. I think that might be a Shindra, I'm not entirely sure. Below that we've got the hypersphere logo, Beyblade's name and the type that it is, which is an attack. And over here on the left we have Beyblade Burst Rise as the logo. In the bottom clear window at the bottom we have the new hypersphere launcher, pretty much the same as the slingshot launcher, it's just a little bit more tweaked to the new line. In the back we have the ripcord, which is pretty much the same standard ripcord, it's just now colored white. On the right here we have the Ace Dragon layer with, I believe it is, yep, it's a removable chip. This weight disc looking part is actually just a fixed piece of plastic, so that won't come out, unlike the Takara Tomies. Underneath that we have our weight disc, which I believe is a new one for the hypersphere line, and we have our driver. In the bottom right down here we also have the Hasbro logo. So on the back we have same sort of Hasbro layout for the Beyblade. The top part here we've got the chip that can come out, so you can switch these between the hypersphere lines. Not all of them, but I believe most of them have this feature. So our Ace Dragon is a right spinner. Then we've got the layer itself, an attack layer. Below that we've got our weight disc, which is D72, and our driver, which is TH08. Now I believe this new TH is an acronym for tip hypersphere, so if you see that on the Beyblades, that's what it's referring to. On the top right here we have the attack symbol and this new chart. So on the slingshot ones you had its speed and power. As for this one, this I believe, I could be wrong, so if I am willing to be corrected. I believe this one here on the left here is for your spin time, so how long you ride up on the rails, and I believe this one here is how often you will go up there. Below that you've got all your normal jargon for the box and your legal and other jargon down here in the left. Okay guys, so that's the Beyblade box all covered up. I'll now take our parts out and we can investigate this a little more. Okay Bladers, I'm back and we have separated the parts from the box and they are now all ready for our rundown. Okay, so we'll start off with our new launcher. So this is the new hypersphere launcher. As I was saying before, it's basically the same as the proto launcher and the slingshot. It's basically just your entry level for the hypersphere line. So that's the launcher. Ripcord, same sort of deal, same Hasbro launcher or ripcord with the rotation key on the side there. And as for our next piece, we have the actual top section of the Beyblade itself. Now underneath this, I believe these ones are removed via a key, but I think this one might be a press. Yep, so with Ace Dragon you just press it in from the bottom and the chip will disconnect. So now when you have this chip taken off, you can stick the chip from another Beyblade that has the same removability and you can alter the faceplates. So underneath this chip here we have the QR code, so if you use the Beyblade app, there's the code for the single pack Ace Dragon. So I'll just put this chip back in, make sure it's the right way. Cool, so that is our energy layer. Next piece in our set is the new weight disc, I'm not really sure what that ST stands for, but this is a new disc that we haven't seen in the line thus far. And last piece we have is our driver. Now this driver has the code V2976B, which I have no idea what that means. And this, I think, is supposed to be a green version of the one from the anime, which I also don't know. Okay, so that is the Beyblade, guys, in its completed form. Ace Dragon looks like this. So this is our completed Ace Dragon. It is a little bit more thin on the center without a frame, but I believe this is to give Ace Dragon a lot more roll around in the stadium rather than getting all the parts snagged. Okay guys, I'll now go get our opponent and we can give Ace Dragon a spin in the new stadium. Okay guys, I'm back and it is now time for the battle test. I am going to put Ace Dragon, being an attack type, up against one of my favorite defenses, Arc Bolkesh. Now if you're wondering what this dial is in the background here, this is a creation of my own. I use this for my Bay Club. It basically helps us decide whether the battle is going to be a standard battle or a burst finish only. If the dial lands on the yellow, it means every battle has to be finished by a burst. If it lands on the blue, it means every battle is standard, so it can be burst or survivors or ring outs. Alright, we'll give this a spin and see what we get. And it looks like it's going to be a standard battle. Cool, so put that off to the side. Being this hypersphere line, we will of course use our hypersphere stadium, and we will put our two Beyblades up against each other for the test battle. Now this is the first time I've used this Ace Dragon, so it'll be interesting to see how the new hypersphere gimmicks work against the standard gimmicks of the old Beyblades. So we'll launch Arc Bolkesh in there first. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And then Ace Dragon. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. So as you can see, the new hypersphere bays get a lot more agility over the standard bays from the past. Although this is a evolution bay, so it isn't exactly the same line to each other. The Slingshot was earlier, well, it was later than the evolution line, but Ace Dragon is the next up from Slingshot. So it looks like Arc Bolkesh is holding its own against Ace Dragon. And our first round goes to Arc Bolkesh. So it's got a bit of moves, but I think being Arc Bolkesh having the defense advantage, it is much harder to knock over. Round 2, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. So it appears Ace Dragon tends to hang out a lot in the middle. I believe its run time for the cornering or the brim area doesn't seem to be as aggressive as most. It could also be that Ace Dragon is losing all its power to Arc Bolkesh, so it could be limiting its movement. And there we go, round 2 goes again to Arc Bolkesh. Alright, and we'll go on to round 3. The final of our rounds to see who the winner is. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. Bit more aggressive there in this round from Arc Bolkesh, but Ace Dragon still seems to come in for a few hits. And there we have it. Arc Bolkesh wins again. I think for the concept of what we're trying to prove here, I'll take the frame off Archbalkish, try and make the Beyblade a little bit lighter, considering the hypersphere lines do not have these frames on them. The frames only being plastic, they don't make a huge difference, but just that couple of grams can sometimes teeter the victory in favor of one bay over the other. Alright, so we'll go in for a final round. Now we have both Beyblades without frames. We'll be able to decide the winner. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. Yeah, see, without the frame, Archbalkish seems to move around a lot more. It's only that small marginal change in weight, but it seems to be enough to make it move a lot more. And there we go, Archbalkish wins again. So it is a pretty decent bay. Being the first of the ones I've unboxed, I can't really judge it against anything else yet. We'll have to put it up against more things in the future and know out for sure. So that is our Ace Dragon unboxing, all the bits and bobs that go along with it. If you enjoyed this review, guys, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not part of us already, and I will see you guys in the future. Until next time, have a good one. Check this.